Okay, this is 1.1, real numbers. To start off, real numbers are in rational and irrational sets of numbers. Secondly, complex numbers are any number that can be written in the a plus bi form. Next is rational numbers, which can be written as a fraction or can be found as a terminating or repeating decimal, such as like 1/3, which would be 0.3 with the line over it repeating. Fourth would be integers, which would be any regular whole number, negative, 0, or positive. Whole number would just be 0 and the positive numbers without negative numbers at all. Natural numbers are all positive numbers minus 0. Irrational numbers are numbers that can't be made into a fraction and are non-repeating or non-terminating decimals, such as pi. Next is imaginary numbers, which is any number that can be written as a real number multiplied by I, such as like 4i, 3i, stuff like that. Next is scatter plots, which scatter plots are very easy. All you do is find your output, which in this case for 1 and 2, x in this case equals 1, which all you do is go into the graph and find the point, which right here y would then equal 2, and you just continually repeat that. Next would be domain and range, and it stays the same. X is always domain, y will always be range. Then moving into rules of relation, in this graph you can see that you have to find the points of the domain and range, which are shown. And in this case of this graph, the domain would be from -3 to +3, and then the range would start at 0 and go all the way to +5. Next is identifying a function. First off, all functions must have only one output per every input. In the first example, this is shown properly because there is every output having a different input. There's no repeating inputs like the very first two in the second example shown below, where 0 has 2 outputs, proving that it is not a function. And then looking at values from a graph, as shown below, when you're looking for, let's say, f of x, in this case it's f of 1, and since this is a linear function, all you would end up having to do is find x on 1 on the x-axis and then find where it intersects the line, which in this case is at 1. Next is functional notation. And in this problem shown, all you end up having to do is, like, let's say, like in this case I use 3. All you do is take that number and plug it in for whatever variable it would be and then solve from that point. And so g of 3 for this equation would equal 39. Hopefully this section has helped you understand this better. Thank you.